Mr. President, the American people, Democrats, Republicans alike, families all across our nation understand what Ukraine is fighting to defend, what generations of Americans have also stepped up to protect and preserve. It's pretty basic: freedom, liberty, and sovereignty. And as I made clear at the UN this week, and you were there, the entire world has a stake in making sure that no nation, no aggressor is allowed to take a neighbor's territory by force. The American people will never waver in our commitment to those values. That's why, together with our allies and partners, we will continue to provide security assistance to support Ukraine's progress in reclaiming its territory. And we'll continue to provide humanitarian aid to help millions of innocents suffering from Russia's aggression. Russia alone stands in the way of peace. It could end this today. Instead, Russia is seeking more weapons from Iran and North Korea that would violate multiple UN Security Council resolutions that Moscow itself voted to put in place. And a new package of launchers and interceptors that's going to protect Ukraine's grain silos, hospitals, schools, and power plants. That will help save Ukrainian lives. Just as we're committed to helping Ukrainian people defend themselves now, we're also committed to helping them recover and rebuild for the future, including supporting reforms that are going to combat corruption, creating an environment where businesses can thrive and where American and European businesses want to invest. Russia is bombing grain silos in Ukraine and separating families, kidnapping, this is what I can't get over, kidnapping thousands of Ukrainian children. Instead, with the days beginning to turn colder, Russia hopes once more to use winter as a weapon against the people of Ukraine. But as I discussed with President Zelensky, the people of Ukraine are steeled for this struggle ahead, and the United States is going to continue to stand with you. Today, I approve the next tranche of U.S. security assistance to Ukraine, including more artillery, more ammunition, more anti-tank weapons, and next week, the first U.S. Abrams tanks will be delivered to Ukraine. We also focused on strengthening Ukraine's air defense capabilities to protect the critical infrastructure that provides heat and light during the coldest and darkest days of the year. Because that's what this is all about, the future of freedom. America can never, will never walk away from that. That's why 575 days later, we stand with Ukraine and will continue to stand with you, Mr. President. And that's why we're so proud of being able to be with you. Mr. President, we're with you, and we're staying with you.
Thank you. So thank you very much, dear Mr. President Biden. Thank you for a warm meeting and very productive, strong negotiations. And today we have some important results. First, we agreed to work on the future force of Ukraine. It's very important, and it's a strategic decision that will allow us to prevent any new aggression against us, against Ukraine, our people. And this will be one of the outcomes of Vilnius G7 declaration and our bilateral security arrangements. Fifth, we agreed on specific steps to expand the export of grain from Ukraine, and we will continue to work on the peace formula and preparing inaugural summit. So thank you so much, not only for these points, for all these points, for all these 575 days. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Thank you all.
Are you confident that Congress is going to support your efforts to get this supplemental aid? Did you get any assurances?
I'm counting on the good judgment of the United States Congress. There's no alternative. Thank you. All right, we ready?
Thank you so much.